Welcome back to the Toki Fresh podcast. My name is David, and I'm here with Jordan.
I'm here. It actually was me this week.
Yes.
I completely forgot. Because 2 weeks ago it was remote. That's right. I forgot about that.
What the fuck was going on last week? Why it was remote? I don't remember.
What was happening? Something was going on
Yes.
last week or 2 weeks ago. It was just remote for some reason. What was the reason? There was a grand reason for it.
There was a reason.
But I
don't
can't
remember what
it
the
was.
reason was.
Yeah. Fuck. Either way, dude.
It might have been schedule stuff because we did record
I know what it was.
Really
you
late.
were doing karaoke and stuff. That's why.
Oh yeah, that was after work. Yes, that's correct. Yes.
David had a fun work session and outing with the boys.
About it now. Yes.
Yeah. How was the outing? Was it good? It was good, right?
Yeah, it was good.
It was all good.
I don't know why these fucking
Bozoku
Bozoku dudes they're doing that at 2 a.m. too.
Oh yeah.
Tiny dick.
I have that in my area as well, like the Bozoku going around doing the whole with their shitty little bikes.
You're just annoying. You're not cool. Dude. No one likes you. You're just annoying.
I found that with that weird Bozoku street culture thingy, there are people that think, the whole the revving thing. There are people that think it's like a skill. Like an actual... Seriously, I was...
sure.
I'm flicking around TikTok. I'm doing like a content research for this job we're meant to do sometime earlier in the year. So I'm looking for Japan-based influencers and creators for this big domestic project thingy. And I end up coming across this biker content. And the entire premise is hi, we're bikers and we annoy the public.
Hi, we're bikers.
Hi, we're bikers and we annoy the fucking public. We're Costco guys. You're fucking idiots. So
yeah,
this guy's riding around doing the whole revving his bike, and I'm like, what a fucking tiny dickweed. I hope he falls off his bike and gets the worst road rash of his life. What a dickhead. And I go to the comments, and there's just this old man, the icon's an old man.
Yeah.
And his comment is just, umai ne. And I was like, what's umai?
What's umai? I don't know.
Umai is wow, so skillful, so talented. And I was like, is this man talking about the way he's revving his bike, and that's meant to be some kind of grand secret skill?
I don't know. I'm not a biker car guy really. So
Same.
I don't know. People
I'm sure
find things that are completely alien to me, interesting or skillful, and I'm just what?
What do we? Yeah. It's the whole penmanship dexterity stuff. At least I can understand that.
Sure. Yes.
Right?
That I can be oh look, guy draws nice letters.
Yeah.
Cool.
Guy's got some skills in holding a pen. That's cool. But I can rev my bike really loud at 2 a.m. I don't understand.
I don't get it either.
What? How does the skill tree look for that?
How many points have you invested into being a piece of shit? That's my whole skill tree. There's only one node.
Yeah, it's one branch.
100 points, one branch.
It's be born, branch up, buy bike, branch up, be cunt. It's wow, dude, I've invested 3 points into this. Holy shit. Got all these other points.
Yep.
Fuck. Should have dual wielded the same cards.
Yeah.
How was your 2 weeks? You went traveling as well.
Yeah, so I think it's funny because we ended up just kind of independently both going on the same week to completely different places. So I feel like we probably have a lot to talk about.
We do.
Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
I have a very interesting starting story. I might go first.
Okay, sure, yeah. All right.
This is the fucking most retarded thing. So men are stupid. This is very important. And
correct.
I am also
Play the outro.
Thanks for coming, you guys. Fucking appreciate you. So men are I'm very stupid. I'm dumb. When it comes to my health as well, men do dumb things, but they leave important health things until it gets really bad, right?
Oh, 100%. Yes. I'm guilty.
So I do that a lot, but I'm very conscious of the changings of my body. If something hurts or there's pain somewhere, I'll be paying attention to it. If I feel I have a sniffle, I'll be okay, let me take a nap, go to bed, wake up the next day, and sort of gauge the sniffle. I'm always gauging my body. Something's pain. Currently, I think my left foot, the sole of my left foot is tight, and I'm why is that happening? And if it continues to happen, I'll do something about it.
Yeah.
But if it goes way by,
get a massage or whatever.
Yeah, I think I seen the massage. I think my muscles just tensed up from kickboxing stuff. I think that's it. But if It goes away by itself. Job done. I've saved a couple thousand yen, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Easy. So a couple weeks ago, I'm wearing Crocs, and I decide I need to go to the supermarket close to me so I can grab some stuff.
Perfectly normal place to wear Crocs.
Perfect stuff to grab some stuff for dinner. No worries. So I'm walking through the car park, and I step on a nail, and the nail goes right through that Croc.
Oh no! Do you have your tetanus shot?
I do have a tetanus shot.
Okay,
But
then you're probably all right.
that's what I thought. Goes right through the fucking Croc, stabs me in the sole of my foot, and I'm like, well, this sucks. So I go into the store and it has like a medical like part of it. It's like a Welsh shirt. It's like a
Yeah.
So I go in and I'm like, hello. It's like I pull the nail is like pretty deep as well. It's like fucking, I yank it out, and I'm like, hi, woman who works in Welsh. She's like, hello, and I'm like, listen, your car park's got rusty nails in it. I've accidentally stepped on one. She goes, oh no, what a shame. And then I take my foot out of the Croc. And it is just bleeding. It is just fucking bleeding. And she's like, she goes, oh yeah, oh, you stepped on that thing. I was like, yeah, dude, I planted foot down on this thing, dude. I've been stabbed. I was like, I need some kind of medicinal cream. So something. So I don't die, you know, just generally. I was like, what is your recommendation for situations like this? And she's like, I'm like, let's go. The tetanus is already building. I need to get this shit off. She's like, she rushed me to the counter. She like picks like a bunch of creams up. She's like, oh, this is like the best one. It's like the strongest medical cream. And I was like, I'll take that one. She's like, great. I said, oh, cool. I'll rush to the counter so you can buy it. And I was like, no. I still need to shop. I'm here for stuff. Like, chill. Okay, I'll get to that, you know?
You're not gonna bleed out from.
I'm not gonna bleed out. It's not bleeding that bad. Yeah. So I like buy the stuff I need, and I go home and I clean my wound. It's like a puncture. It wasn't that bad. It was fine.
Sure. Yeah.
Fucking rub that shit down with cream like daily for the next like week or two, and then I healed over a day. And I was like, cool. Let's look into tetanus real quick. It's like, call my mom. I'm like, Mom, have I had a tetanus shot when I was younger? She goes, yeah, everyone did. I was like, sick. Have I had any boosters since then? Don't think so. But I had the initial.
Do you need boosters? I don't know how tetanus works.
I don't think you need boosters, but having boosters is better.
Should I just Google how does tetanus work?
Yeah, oh, I know how it works, dude. I researched the fuck out of this, dude. It's terrible. It's like a bacterial infection. It's called like lockjaw syndrome.
Yeah. You like die because you can't eat.
It tightens up like the muscles, like here. It can also kill you very slowly. There are like complications leading like from tetanus that can like just kill you, like before you die of like lack of food. It's insane. So I cream it up. Spending a couple of weeks, like, you know, monitoring my my situation. And everything's fine. Go to my boy's wedding. This is like before Mike's wedding as well.
Okay,
this was a while ago. So go to my boy's wedding, having a grand old time. Everything's fine. My body's cool. The puncture is healed. No issues. I'm like, cool. I'll keep monitoring, but I should be perfectly okay.
Sure.
It is 2 days before I'm meant to leave for Shimane. And I'm like, oh, my jaw feels fucking tight. That's crazy. What is going on here? It's fine normally, but opening and closing my mouth, I can feel like it's tense. I was like, that's weird. I was like, all right, I'm going to go to bed. It's like, it was late at this time already. I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to wake up. If my jaw is still fucked, I'm going to have to do something about it.
Right.
So go to sleep. I wake up. Still a little bit fucked. I'm like, this feels... But it's not like painful. It's not like... You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like...
it's just closed.
I just feel like it's tight, a little bit tight. Like I've eaten, like I've been chewing something for a very long time, and now my jaw is
just
exhausted.
like I'm done.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Like my jaw is. It felt like that basically, and I was like, that's really weird. But then,
what is it called? I was gonna say mewing, but that's not what it is.
Oh, those gum things you chew to like, yeah.
So you get the fucking Chad jaw.
Oh yeah, mewing. I've got defined Chad jaw. I'm jaw maxing.
Is that what mewing means?
No, mewing is. I forgot what mewing is. It's like jaw maxing. I'm basically like fucking looks maxing or whatever.
Jaw maxing.
I'm jaw maxing basically. Yeah. So I was like, that's really weird. I should probably keep an eye on this for a while. So I'm keeping an eye on it, and then it gets to the night before I'm meant to leave for Shimane, and up until that I was working still. So I'm working. My jaw's getting like weird. It's getting kind of tense, but like it's not terrible, you know. And then I wake up the morning of that I'm meant to go to Shimane, and I'm like, oh, this is like, okay. Not only is it swelling, it's swelling, it's very tight. It's clearly...
something's going on.
Yeah, it's clearly like something like tetanusy. This isn't like an infection because nothing, it's very isolated just to the jaw, just like my muscle jaws. And I'm like, oh, this is like definitely tetanus. So I call my boy real quick, who's a doctor, and I'm like, hey, these are my symptoms. This is the story. What's going on? He goes, oh, my boy, sounds like tetanus. You won't die, but you should probably get some antibiotics now. And I go, gang, guess that's what I'm doing. So this bit gets fucked up. Japanese doctors are terrible. We'll get there. Rush out grab my shit. Because remember, I'm going to Shimane in like an hour. My Shinkansen is in like 2 hours.
Sure.
I got to get the train in an hour to get my Shinkansen on time. So I bust up my house, go to like the doctor that's near my house. And I'm like, hey, I'm talking to a nurse. And I go, hi, might have tetanus. And she goes, crazy. And I go, I know, right? Here's the story. Explain for the story. And she goes, oh, yeah. That's tetanus. Yeah, 100%. From the story you're telling me, from like the situation, from the isolation of like where it hurts, from like what your lymph nodes aren't going crazy. It's clearly just like in your muscle. It's not tetanus. Cool. We can't do shit for you here because we just don't really.
We're a drugstore.
Yeah,
like,
whatever.
We don't
like
deal with tetanus.
We don't really have
a cold. We're good, but
we don't really have like the facilities for it, and also we're backed up. There's like 1,000 fucking old people there.
Yeah.
So
you were like, I'm here for my weekly checkup.
I hate
because
old
I might
people.
die tomorrow.
Fucking hate these cunts. These guys are a hindrance on the systems, but that's a completely other topic.
Don't tell that to Sensei.
Oh, dude, fuck off, dude. I pay more tax than all you cunts. So she goes to me, listen, there's a hospital literally like down the road, 50-minute walk down the road. They always have space at this time. Go straight there, tell them what you need, tell them you're in like a time crunch. They'll set it up for you. And I was like, oh, you're an absolute fucking legend. I'll do it right now. She's like, yeah, go right now. You could die. She's like, how long will you be traveling for? And I'm like, 4 days. She's like, yeah, no, don't wait that long. Go. And I'm like, fuck. All right, cool. So I rush to the hospital. I walk all the way there. It's a 50-minute walk. I get inside and I'm like, hi, here's the story. So anyway, right here, yeah, tetanus. I think that's what it is. And she goes, the nurse is like, crazy. Let me talk to another nurse real quick. Goes over. They talk together. This second nurse was actually my hero. This man was amazing. This man, realizing my time crunch and realizing I had places to be. I'm like rebooking the Shinkansen, like adjusting the time an hour later.
Yeah.
He's like, you got to get out of here. I was like, I got to get out of here, dude. I got to go to Shimane today. I've rebooked my Shinkansen, but still, I got to like get out of like an hour and a half max maybe.
Sure. Yeah.
And he's like, I got you. I'll get you through this. I was like, oh, you fucking, thank you. He's like, yes, there's old people here. Just asking for like fucking Rohypnol or whatever the fuck they want. Dickheads. So he like busts me through. He's like, hold on 1 second. He takes my form, takes my fucking medical card, and he's off. And I'm sitting there for like 10 minutes. I don't know where he's gone, but he's off. Then he rushes back and he's like, all right, one more time, explain to me the story.
Well, because he knows that like whatever drugs he's giving you can't actually hurt anyone. So
Yes.
he's like, I don't really care, and selling these to anyone
Whatever.
would literally do nothing.
It's
so,
antibiotics, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck, who fucking cares? Give me the fucking drugs, you dumb. Like, whatever, dude. Cool. So, he's like, I can't prescribe you the drugs. I'm just a nurse. But what I can do is get you in front of a doctor right this second. And I go, you're a fucking legend. And he goes, hold up. And he runs out, like, the hospital. And I'm like, where the fuck's... Like, he leaves the hospital. I'm like, where is he going? There's a hospital next door to this one. It's like a twin location.
Okay, yeah.
Wild. But it's like same hospital, two fronts.
2 buildings, sure, yeah.
Cool. And he runs...
Emergency and non-emergency, probably.
Probably,
something
yeah,
like that.
yeah. So he runs there, and then he runs back like 5 minutes later, and he's like, brother, I've got you. You're the next in the queue for this one doctor. When they get it done. And I was like, oh, sir, you have saved my trip. I don't have to cancel and cost myself hundreds of dollars. Thank you so much. So he walks me to the place. And as we're walking, he's like, where are you going? And I'm like, Shimane. And he's like, why? And I'm like, I've never been. We have a nice talk about Shimane. I'm telling him, like, I'm going to make a vlog about it. And he's like, oh, you're a YouTuber? And I was like, I'm trying to be, but, like, I've just started. And I was explaining the history of what I do in the past and how I used to work, like, promoting prefectures and yada, yada, yada. And he was like, oh, look out for you. And I was like, yeah, it's me for yada, yada, yada. Great conversation. Really nice guy. Absolute fucking stand-up individual. We get to the fucking outside the doctor's room. He sits me down and he goes, Jordan, you're next. If you need anything, tell them to call me. And they'll like get me back here basically.
Sure.
But you'll be fine. There's the doctor. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Like, oh, thanks, man. You legend. So, me sitting here, I'm thinking to myself, we're done. Excellent. Grab the drugs, get the Shinkansen, and we out here.
Go.
And we're done. It's fucking easy. Hell, this is the greatest hospital experience I've had in my entire life in Japan. This is amazing. So I'm waiting for the doctor. And I'm waiting. And I'm waiting. And I'm waiting. 20 minutes pass. And I'm still sitting outside this room waiting. I can hear them inside the room. There is some old wench 3 seconds from death talking about her fucking grandchild in this room. I was like, ooh, if she leaves that room and there's not a grandchild with her, ooh, I'm gonna fucking punch this stupid bitch. 20 minutes. What do you do? Every old person is just they're just lonely. They want someone to talk to. They just go to the hospital clogging up the system so they can like chat to the doctor. These doctors need to be like, all right, come on. Get out.
Okay, you're cured. Get the fuck out.
You're cured. Fuck off, Beth. Like, why are you in here, dude? Fuck's sake. So she finally fucks off. I'm like, fuck, dude. Fuck. I finally go in, taking a seat, talking to the doctor. Now, I've spoken to 4 nurses up until this stage. Each one of them, I've gone, hi, here's the story. Nail, 2 weeks ago, symptoms, isolation, no problem with my teeth, no problem with my throat, yada, yada, yada. And they've all gone, gang, tetanus. And I go, right? Drugs, please. And they go, cool.
Sounds like it, yeah.
Sit in front of the doctor. And I go, hey, so anyway, here's the story. Blah, 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 blah. He's like, okay, I'm going to touch your face real quickly. I'm like, do it, whatever, dude. What are you going to do? Open my mouth. He's like, got fucking 2 fingers in my mouth, like 2 on my cheek. I'm like, all right, fuck it. Whoa, relax, bro. All right, cool. He's like pressing on. He's like, oh, does this hurt? I'm like, yeah, it hurts, dude. You're fucking pushing down the swollen part of my face. This kills. Could you just stop doing that? And he goes, touch, 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 press, press, press. And he's like, oh, do your teeth hurt? And I go, no. He goes, does it hurt when you swallow? Hey, yo, no. No fuck.
Do you want it to?
Do you want it to? Bro, like, what I gotta do to get these drugs, bro? Come on, dude. Fuck. I'm like, no, it doesn't hurt when I swallow. And he's like, explain to me the story again. Like, explain. I'm like, rusty nail, yada, 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 isolated swelling to like this part of my muscles. Doesn't hurt when the mouth is closed, only hurts when it's open and closing. It's very much like my muscles feel tighter and it's like swelled up. My lymph nodes are completely fine, yada, yada, yada. And he goes, oh yeah, your lymph nodes are swollen. This is when I knew I was dealing with a child. This is what I knew. This wasn't a doctor sitting in front of me. This was an imposter in a lab coat. Man got his credentials from Don Quixote because he's touching down here and he's like, oh yeah, these lymph nodes. And I'm like, sir, that is my esophagus. My lymph nodes
are like up here.
They're up here. He's touching here. And I'm like, Gaijin bodies are no different, my boy. And he's like, oh yeah, it feels a little swollen. I was like, I grab his hands and I go, my lymph nodes are here. Here. And he goes, I was like, here. And he goes, hi. Chotto. I was like, no. I was like, chotto jana. I was like, sorry. He's like, oh yeah, they feel a little bit. I was like, they don't feel a little bit.
Yeah.
You fucking, right?
Sometimes it's so weird going to a doctor here. Sometimes I'm just like, oh wow, like these guys are really fucking thorough and like they do a lot of shit.
Yep.
And then I'll go to another one because it's like, oh, I need to go there like kind of quick and convenient or whatever. And it's just like, what are you doing? Like even I'm like,
Do you know what his conclusion was?
Tetanus?
No. 4 nurses in a row in hearing the story, in hearing like situation when, oh
probably
shit,
tetanus.
My boy, that sounds like that's crazy. That sounds like tetanus. Even the symptoms coming after 2 weeks, that's tetanus. He goes to me, this feels like it feels like you have like a bacterial infection. And I go,
so tetanus?
That's what tetanus is.
Tetanus is.
Go on. And he goes, no. He's like, usually bacterial infections come up this way through your neck, and perhaps it's coming through your lymph nodes and infected the muscles of your jaw this way. But it appears that this time it's coming through your mouth, through your teeth, and infected you that way. And I looked at him and I went, and the nail that stabbed me in the foot 2 weeks ago? And he goes, can't get in.
Couldn't have been a problem.
That's fine. There is no connection between the rusty tetanus-ridden nail you stepped on 2 weeks ago, the 2-week incubation period of tetanus, and the tetanus you're now feeling. No connection. And then he sat back like fucking Conan, like, oh, case closed.
I deduce that this.
I deduce. Watson. I was like, I'm gonna fight this man, and he's like, oh, I was like, no, you idiot, it's tetanus. What's wrong? And he goes, oh, let's do a test then. I was like, we're not playing gambler's fallacy. What do you mean let's do a test? We're not betting on this shit. Dash me the antibiotics and shut the fuck up. And he's like, no, let's do a test. I was like, I don't have
Can you
time.
do a test for tetanus?
No, I know what the fuck he's talking about. Just give me the drugs, you fucking retard. The thing is, here's what's crazy as well. If it's tetanus, they go,
Yeah.
oh man, it's tetanus. Here are antibiotics. Fight that shit off. If it's whatever nonsense he was saying, they go, oh shit, nonsense. Here's antibiotics. Let's fight this shit. So
Because,
why?
I mean, at the end of the day, like, realistically, both of them are bacterial infections, so it doesn't really matter what it is.
Bro, fucking
like,
frighten
it's,
me.
you just go, okay, well, I'll give you, more than likely, it's going to be, I'll give you some compo and you'll be fine.
You'll
It's
be
like,
fine.
oh, yeah, grind up some fucking dandelion root or some shit. And
Gonna shatter some lizards into my spleen, daddy doctor.
fucking-
What a cunt. So like, I'm like, yeah, I was like, bro, you're bad. It's tetanus. Let's go. And he's like, oh, we'll run this test. And I go, how long will that take? And he goes, not long at all. And I go, okay, cool, let's go. Let's run the test. And he goes, all right, please wait outside. And I go, what? Wait outside? What do you?
don't you need something from me
The
to...
test, yeah. What are we doing? So I go wait outside. I'm like, all right, I guess like they're gonna set up the test and then I'll be back in. And then he calls another old bitch to come into the room to talk about who the fuck knows what. And he's like, oh, fucking Takahashi, son. And I'm like, he did not kick me out this room to call in another person who's gonna sit there for 30 minutes and discuss, I don't know, her fucking herb garden. Like, fuck's sake. So I'm sitting there like, this bitch is really in the room talking about nonsense while I'm waiting out here, have a Shinkansen to catch in 30 minutes, and this bitch just yapping. This is crazy. Well, luckily she yapped for 15 minutes. She leaves the room, and I go, "Oi, my test." And he's like, "Oh yeah." The nurse is like, "Oh yeah, won't be a second." I was like, "I need to leave here in 15 minutes. I need drugs in hand or not. In 15 minutes, I need to be off this premises. Do you understand?" And she's like, "Oh wait, I'll quickly talk to the doctor." Rum's in, "Oh, doctor, he said he's got to be out of here in 15 minutes. He's like, "Oh yeah, okay, yeah." He calls up the nurse from the. Thank God he called. Nurse comes back. Nurse is like, "Adrian, sorry about that. I didn't know this guy was a fucking quack. Forgive me. You know, I thought you'd be gone already." He's like, "I don't know why you're still here. I thought this would be in and out. They touch. Yeah, cool. Tetanus. Here's the drugs. Get out." He's like, "I don't know why you're still here. I'm really sorry." Doctor's like, "It's fine. The test will only take like 5 minutes. Yada yada yada. You can be out in 50 minutes. Blah blah blah." And I go, "Doctor, look at me. All right." I was like, "So you're telling me, all right? You're telling me, you have the ability to get the test done, and then I pay for the services rendered, and then I can collect the drugs, and that'll take me 15 minutes. Are you betting me my Shinkansen ticket? And if I don't get it, you're gonna pay for my Shinkansen ticket. That in 15 minutes, all these things can be done?" Mad. So he goes like, and I'm like, and he's like, and I'm like, "You're the worst doctor I've ever had the displeasure of talking to. I don't think you're a doctor, honestly. I'm gonna go back and ask this man's credentials. Yeah. That you can't tell time as well. You're insane." So he's like, "Wrap it up."
The test alone is going to take at least 15 minutes. Like you have to. There are things that you have to do to get an accurate reading. Like you can't just be like, "Oh yeah, spit in this fucking cup and we'll know if you have tetanus." Like that's not how it works.
Exactly. Fucking stupid. And if you do a test, they're gonna be like, "All right, come back in 3 weeks and then we'll give you the drugs." You know, shit like that.
Send it to the lab or whatever.
Legitly, yeah. So then like, nurse like rocks in from the hospital and he's basically like, "We'll get you out of here." It's like, I'm gonna right now push you in front of the payment queue so you can get out of here. Doctor's like writing out my medicine script. The funniest fucking so funny. This nurse, like the one that was like working with the doctor, she says to the other nurse, she's like, "Oh man, you know, he said he's gonna leave here in 15 minutes." And I go, "That was 15 minutes ago. I need to leave here now." She's like, so disgusting. I was like, "Run me my drugs so I can get the fuck out of here." And they're like, yeah, okay, yeah, sure. Okay, cool. I'm like, "You fucking idiots." So like, I'm with the nurse, the good nurse. He guides me to like register. I pay for my shit. I'm busting out of there. And I'm like, "Where do I buy the drugs?" And they're like, "Oh, it's a building next door you can get them from." I'm like, "I guarantee I'm going to have no time to buy these drugs, but I need them to live." So I was like, the plan was like, quickly go in, see if I can buy drugs there. And if I can't, maybe Shimane will have us a place I can buy them.
Sure.
They did. It was amazing. It took me 5 minutes in and out. Good job, Shimane. 10 out of 10. Tokyo sucks. I go into the pharmacy to buy drugs. It's so fucking funny. I walk in and I go, "Hey, how long will it take for you to dust my drugs?" And she's like, "Oh, I'll quickly check." And she takes my card
and looks at it.
And I'm like, "Come on, how long will it take for you to get these drugs in my hand so I can get the fuck out of here? And she goes, I was like, I don't have time. Come on. She goes, oh, okay, cool. She takes the script. She's like, yada, yada, yada. How long will this take? She comes back. She's like, 20 to 25 minutes. There are 3 people in this room. 20 to 25 minutes? Explain. 20 to 25 minutes. There are 2 people in front of me and then me. I'm the 3rd person in line. It's going to take you 25 minutes to put drugs in a paper bag and send them to me? You have to be fucking around. Are you I didn't even say all that. I just took it and I was like, yeah, no. I was like, yeah,
okay,
no.
I gotta go
I
back.
was like, yeah, no, bye. I just left. And she's like, I was like, yeah, no, bye. I'll do it in Shimane. And I did. Shimane was easy. I walked in Shimane. I was like 2nd person in line for the day. Me and the bro were just like chopping shit. It was like I got my drugs from me in like 10 minutes. 10 minutes? It was like 10 minutes in and out from door to door. And 5 of those 10 minutes was him going, you live in Shimane? And I go, nah, man. He goes, oh, shit, yeah, Tokyo. That's crazy. What are you doing here? And I was like, traveling. He's like, nice. Anyway, I get them drugs. There you go. Get out. Go pay at the automatic pay machines we have set up.
Oh, there's automatic pay machines?
Bro.
I don't even have that at my local place.
I've never seen this in my... Shimane is the 2nd least populated prefecture. Why do these boys have automatic pay? He gave me the receipt in the Shimane pharmacy, and he goes, "All right, take it over there to the automatic pay counters." And I'm like, "My brother, would you what?" He's like, "Yeah, scan the code, throw the money in, you're done." I'm like, "This is," and there was like 3 of them as well. I was like, "This place is fucking sick. What the fuck, dude?"
That's. Yeah, I mean, man, I wish, like...
Dude, yeah.
If you just be like, here's my script, fill it out, and then give me a thing back, and I can go pay while you're getting it.
Yeah.
Like, that would speed things up, like,
infinitely faster. It was amazing. But yeah, in and out, 5 minutes, job done. It was fucking sick. And then I took all my drugs, and now I'm good. No pain.
No lockjaw?
Now I'm good. It was fun. Like, like 2nd day, I was like, oh, I'm fine now. I'm pretty good. But I was taking antibiotics. I couldn't drink, which sucked. So I was traveling, you know? A lot of non-addy beers for the trip.
That's fine.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good trip, though. It was fucking sick. But yeah, that was me almost dying. That was fun. It did really reinvigorate my hatred for Japanese doctors. They're actually useless.
Yeah, some of them are just fucking bad. Like, it just, like, it is, like... I don't know if in Japan in general, it's just like everything seems to be like 1 or 11, and it's like not. There's like not like, oh, it's just okay.
No, it's even.
I mean, like there are places that I'm just like, it was all right, but more often than not, it is an extreme of like it is very good or absolutely terrible, dog water.
I think most of my doctors have either been like the greatest doctor I've ever had in my entire life, or just dog shit. Like, I had a doctor that spoke a little English as well, which was crazy. I was there for, like, a checkup, and he was basically like, oh, dude, like, you're from the UK? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, yo, I lived in Birmingham for, like, 2 years. And I was like, why? And he's like, vibes. And I was like, let's talk about that for a while.
Sure, yeah.
Let's talk about that for a while, dude. It's just a checkup, you know? Because spit in the cup, pee in your hands, like, easy, dude. We can discuss as I do these things. Sick. And then, like, 2 months later, I think it was, I had the work checkup thing, like, the yearly thingy. Awful. Just awful. Just terrible, dude. Like, fuck me, Japan. But anyway, that's me almost dying of tetanus. How was your time traveling?
It was okay. No, it was good actually. I went to Ishikawa Prefecture. Specifically, I went to Kanazawa.
Wonderful town.
Weirdly enough, never went to the ocean, even though I was like very close to the ocean. Which is weird because I felt like I saw more mountains than I did water, even though I'm like right there.
Kanazawa's like all mountains and water though. Like it's a very nice combination.
Kind of, yeah. But Kanazawa is like, it's a pretty big city. Like it's it's not Tokyo, but it is large. Like it's like the size of like. It's bigger than Shizuoka. It's like maybe comparable to. It's like almost as big as Kyoto.
Yeah. So you were saying it was like as full as Kyoto, right?
Oh, okay. So let's start with getting there because this kind of like blew my.
Okay, go on.
Not
it was just going.
Like not getting there was easy. I just got in the Shinkansen and I went.
Yeah.
But when I got there, when people talk online about like, hey, okay, I'm going to Japan, where should I go? And people are like, yeah, you go Tokyo, you go Osaka, you go Kyoto, like
wrong,
triangle, right?
Wrong, bad, bad.
But so no one, I've never heard a single fucking soul ever been like, hey, Kanazawa's kind of cool.
It is very cool.
No, like never, not once. Mm-hmm. Like I've been here 10 fucking years almost, and not a single time has anyone been like, hey, you should go to Kanazawa. Like fucking ever. Like
right?
Maybe you're like the only one who's like, oh, I went to Ishikawa for work or something.
I've been once or twice for work and once on a personal trip, and each time I've always come back being like, Kanazawa's fucking sick.
Yeah,
like legitimately. But
continue. So when I got there, I was expecting like no people, like fucking zero. I'm like, okay, because like nobody's ever, I've never seen it. Nobody's ever mentioned it to me.
Yeah.
Why would anyone go to Kanazawa? And then I get there, and there are so many goddamn foreigners in Kanazawa. I'm like,
insane.
What? I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. This is fucking weird. What the fuck is going on?
What are you guys doing here?
Yeah, kind of. Like, I'm like, I know why I'm here. I live in the country. Why the fuck are you here?
How did you get here?
Kind of.
Who told you about this place?
But here's the thing I noticed, though. I like very, very quickly, I noticed that like literally every single foreign person was European.
Yes.
Every single one. Like, I would say a majority, out of like every 20 people, maybe one spoke English.
Yep.
Everyone else is like French or German or lots of like Portuguese and Spanish. So I'm like, why?
Targeted advertisements.
Okay.
So as a man who still kind of does this for a living, Kanazawa, the last job I did in Kanazawa, who was traveling with me? It was me, a French guy, 2 Australians. And the reason it was me, a French guy, and 2 Australians was because the French guys, the French guys' core audience was like France and Germany. The Australian woman was Australia, and then some places in Europe like England. The model who was there, like the model slash influencer, hers was also like Europe, England, yada yada. And then I was there representing a company, but then also for my own like stuff. But then my own stuff also was very much like European focused. Kanazawa very much focuses only on European travelers. They don't, and not saying they don't want Americans, sense. But they don't want Americans. They'd rather have Europeans.
Yeah. So Dan asks, didn't the Shinkansen get extended there with the Thunderbird shutting down? Maybe that news to help with promotion. Yes. So I think that's within the last year, 2 years.
It was, yeah.
You can now take a direct Shinkansen from Tokyo Station to Kanazawa, which is exactly what I did. So I was from like door to door, my house to hotel, 3 hours.
Easy
3 hours.
Easy trip, dude. Fuck.
And like I didn't have to switch because like usually before you had to go like out and around to like Omiya and then
that's what
from Omiya go that way. So that's weird. You can now just straight there from Tokyo Station.
So much easier. Holy fuck. The Thunderbird was a painful way to get there. You're doing like, I think at the time I was living in West Tokyo. For me to go there, I'd go all the way up to Omiya and then Shinkansen Thunderbirding from Omiya like the rest of the way. Piss take, especially getting home as well. It feels like it takes so much longer to get there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Awful. Is the Thunderbird is done now?
It's completely irrelevant because you just take the Shinkansen. So like you
dude.
don't need to worry about it anymore.
But I wonder if people are still taking the I guess it's like infinitely cheaper though.
I don't know if it is necessarily. I don't have the figures to check that.
I'll have a gander while you're talking. Go on.
Yeah. So lots of foreign people in Kanazawa, which I was like, wow, that's kind of fucking weird. Like I'm like, they're everywhere. This is fucking weird.
They're everywhere.
I didn't want to go to Kyoto too.
Kyoto too. This time.
Yeah. This time it's more
personal.
So Kanazawa is kind of an interesting city. I feel like it's there. Kanazawa has a very specific vibe. And I'll see if you agree with me. It has this weird vibe of like old and new are just like checkerboarded everywhere.
Yep.
It's very, very weird where you'll have like fucking Taisho era buildings right next to like a brand new high rise, and they're like just like butted right up against each other, right? And it's like that across the entire city, which is like kind of awesome because it's just cool seeing a lot of the old buildings, right?
The only zone that doesn't have that, I think, is the old Geisha district. Is like
The where is
like
that?
the something tea house, the cha.
So there's East Chayamachi.
There we go.
And West Chayamachi.
Yeah.
Higashi and Nishi Chayamachi. So like those areas are pretty like 1 maybe 2 floor buildings. They're all old. But we went to a lot of different places. So, like, I'll just, like, bang, bang, bang.
Go for it.
Rattle through them. We went to, I forget, his, like, maybe the Lord of Kaga.
Sick.
His, like, old samurai house or, like, someone's samurai house. That was, like, the most beautiful house I've ever been to. Like, absolutely insane. So, in that area, they have, like, a man-made like river, like a canal that like runs through the district or whatever, right?
Are there boats on that river still?
No, it's tiny. It's not that big.
Forgive me, continue.
Like it's it's like
okay, like an actual fucking canal.
Yeah,
I'm thinking
actual canal.
I'm thinking UK canal, where it's a fucking river. All right, sorry, go on.
Yeah,
go on.
But they very clearly, when they built this house, diverted like part of the canal to go into the property.
So sick.
So it's fucking insane. So like it's like a 2-tiered property, and it has like a garden in it with like a waterfall and everything. And I was like, how the fuck did they get all this water in here? And then I realized, like, oh, they're like siphoning it off of the canal to run through the property into like a man-made waterfall and shit. And there's like fucking just like the one perfect tree on a fucking rock, and there's like koi in the upper pond, and
what's this place called again?
I'm trying to remember what the name of this house was. Let me see if I can find it. This is probably like a fucking billion of them. Here it is. The Nomura-kei Samurai Heritage Residence.
Dude, I typed in houses to visit in Kanazawa, and
so I'm gonna actually like maybe just bring this up on the stream. Let me bring up the browser here, and you'll be able to see it.
On the let's like visit Kanazawa website. And on the website, there's a thing about a tour of architectural masterpieces in Kanazawa, and that's one of them.
This I would classify as a fucking architectural masterpiece. Because
dude,
it's like it blew my mind how like just I was like, man, if this was my house, I'd never motherfucking leave. I would never leave.
Dude, that's kind of like the goal. I want my house to be so good that I just never leave. Like I never want to leave, I should say.
Yeah. So let me zip over here. So I'll show you the front of the house. Let me just flip this over.
Damn, this is cool.
So here's the front of the house. It's like, it's pretty like a nondescript or whatever, right? But then you get to this view of like the indoor garden area. And this is like nice. One view. You can't really see behind the big old tree on the rock. But if I go to the other view here, you can see it. Like, here's the waterfall. It's got like a stone path going across.
Look at that.
Let me see if I can find like a really nice, like, here's like from the deck, and you can see the big ass koi.
Yeah.
And like, this is like inside the room, or inside like the walls of the place, right? Like, it's just... It's super nice. There's like, this is like overlooking the property from like a different upper room.
Jesus, dude.
And it's just like, it's so nice looking. Like, I'm just like, holy shit. I couldn't imagine this being in my house.
I've always thought this, like, they even have the what's it called? The whole double glazing tatami door things. It's so cool. This place is beautiful. I've always thought this. Like, you have people living in Japan, like from internationally or like domestically, just people who are like brought up here or living here, or they've immigrated here or whatever.
Is it in winter?
Fuck, that's beautiful. And I always find that people with money, enough money to buy like property, they always buy boring property, like high rise. I'm gonna buy myself a high rise apartment in Tokyo. I'm like, why have you done this to yourself? You've bought what, like a nice big apartment flat in Tokyo. Cool. You've bought a couple squares in a big building. You could have had traditional samurai house.
Yeah.
Why would you choose anything else besides like traditional samurai house somewhere in the beautiful countryside versus big
box in Tokyo?
Yeah, big box in Tokyo. Bro, I'm picking the traditional Japanese house. And also, imagine you owned a traditional Japanese house, yeah? Let's say like 8 rooms. I'm going to assume 8 rooms because we're in the countryside. It'd be cheaper to buy an 8-room house in the countryside than it is to buy like a 4-room apartment in Tokyo. So 8-room, beautiful little house in Tokyo, outside of Tokyo. And you call up the boys, and I assume their families, and you go, boys, I'm having an event at the samurai house. Will I see you this weekend? And everyone goes, oh, but Jordan, where can we stay? The rooms are prepared.
Yeah, exactly.
How sick is that?
You just have like a bunch of...
I have the futons ready.
Fucking stuff. Yeah, it's...
Each family will have a futon, no smoking indoors.
I was like,
bro,
man, I couldn't imagine it being my house. I was like, holy shit, like,
I know, right?
Fuck.
That's kind of all I want. I want like a nice traditional Japanese house somewhere in Japan. I don't care where. I kind of care where it is, but also if the nicer the house, the less I care about location. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of what I'm after.
Yep. Yeah.
Fuck, that's good.
Super nice. The next thing we did after this is we went to this place called Myoryuji.
Myoryuji.
So Myoryuji has the nickname of the ninja temple. No ninjas actually live there. Have you ever been to Myoryuji?
Yeah, I've been there. Yeah, it's cool.
It's fucking neat.
Yeah,
like
it's super cool.
So usually, right, like a temple is just kind of like they have like the main prayer area, and then like inside is like where the monks or whatever.
Yeah, vibing, whatever. Right? Yeah.
But this temple specifically was like run by the lord of like the Kago domain, which was like what this area was in during like before and during the Sengoku period. So the interesting thing about this temple was that like this was the temple or a temple that when the emperor or daimyo or whoever, like really high up people were in the area, they would visit this temple specifically. Damn. Now, at the time, there's like a pretty rigid class system, right? You're a peasant, you're a merchant, you're a samurai, you're a lord, right? Like,
yeah, that's it, yeah.
And never shall the twain meet, right? Like, they can't do that, right? So, like, the issue, though, is that, like, the temple can't close its doors to regular people. Yeah, that's like a big, fucking no-no.
It's a big temple rule,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's in general, like in Buddhism, like you can't, religion is for the common person, right? So the issue is that like when the emperor shows up, you can't have him just like chilling in the same room as, Johnny Tanaka, who just came out of the rice field, right?
Damn it, rice farmer Tanaka.
Yeah, fucking rice farmer Tanaka. So there's like a shitload of like hidden rooms and like traps and like ways to get people out of
super cool.
the building. So
unseen,
like,
basically, yeah.
In the main like viewing area, there's like a 1.5 floor. So behind the what is it, like behind like the temple Dias area, there's like a hidden staircase that you can go up into like a it's not a second floor, it's like somewhere in between a first and second floor. Like it's like kind of like got like a drop ceiling, but it's like big enough that you can get people in there. And they would like literally have the emperor or whoever go and hide in there so that he could still watch the sermons but like be separated from the common people, and they wouldn't know he's there. Stuff like that was cool.
Super cool.
On the back of the DS, there's like a shoji door, right? If you don't know what shoji is, it's like the sliding paper door type things, right? And in the behind the thing is like storage, right?
Yeah.
But if you know how like shoji doors work, there's like a groove in the top of the door frame and a groove in the floor. And basically you take the door and you jam the top part into the groove in the top, and then you kind of drop it down into the groove in the bottom. And then it sits there, and that's how it slides open and close, but like doesn't come. You can't just pull it out, not horizontally, but like front and back.
Yeah.
So you can't just pull it out. But On the floor behind the DS, if you slide the shoji door all the way open, there's a floorboard that contains part of the groove that the door goes in that you can remove from the floor.
Oh shit, that's
and
so
then you can open up a completely human-sized hatch with a staircase that goes into a like tunnel that leaves the property. I'm like, whoa, like that's fucking
so
wild.
cool, yeah.
And they're like, and it works double duty because if you close the shoji door, you can't get in. So if like someone found the tunnel to try and come up into the thing, the door is there, so you can't push it open. So like that was cool. There was another one that was like literally a pit built at like the bottom of a staircase out of like movable boards.
Oh yes,
and
they
like intentionally don't light that staircase. So if you're like getting chased by someone, you know, okay, like they're gonna come after me down the stairs. You can go down the stairs, basically like throw off the boards at the bottom of the stairs, and then it's just like a 10-foot fucking pit into like spears and shit. So like someone could chase you down the stairs, not know that there's a hole there because it's fucking dark.
Oh, you're dead.
And just fall into a fucking 10-foot pit.
Dude, you know when you're walking down the stairs and you miss one stair?
Yeah.
And you have that moment of just like fucking primal fear? Mm-hmm. Imagine you doing that. You're like, oh no, I've missed the stair. Oh, okay, cool. I'm dead. This fucking sucks.
Yep.
Oh, that is terrifying.
There's another cool like it's like near the entrance. So it's a sliding door that goes to the outside, which is like really weird on a building because like on a temple, usually the only door that goes outside is like the main front doors. But the interesting thing about this one is that from the outside, you can only grab one of the doors. Because it's like a shape like this. Like if this was the door that opened and closed. Sorry, the wall was at an angle. It wasn't square. It was like angled, right? So from the outside, you could open this door and close this door, but on the inside, it's two doors. And
I see. Yes.
The second door opens to another room, but you can't open it unless you pull the other door all the way across and move them both at the same time.
Oh, that's so cool.
So what you could do is if you are like running from someone, you could pull both of the doors open, go into the hiding place, and then slide both of them shut. So now it looks like you've left the door to the outside open and they would chase you outside. Brilliant. Alternatively, if you're coming inside, you could open the door, get in, close both of them, go into the hiding space, and if whoever's following you opens the door, they close the door to your hiding space so you can't see like where it is. There's another room up on like
Who thinks of this stuff?
I fucking don't know. But there's another room that apparently during the like Sengoku period or whatever, there's like building regulations. You couldn't build higher than 2 floors. But they're like, fuck that. They'll never know. So there's
how will they know?
There's literally like you like open up a closet where like you put all like the futons and stuff, and the lady's like, yeah, so like this is where you'd store all the futons, and then she just opens a wall, and there's like a staircase that goes up to a third, and she's like, yeah, and then you go up to like the 3rd level. And this is like there's like a hidden tea room and stuff up here.
Fuck yeah.
And there's like another room that it was like specifically made for like committing seppuku and shit. And I'm like, Jesus.
All right, relax, dude.
And she was also telling us to like some of the rooms in the building were built where the floor was like a one-way floor, if that makes sense. So if you're in the room and you're looking like at the floor, it looks like normal floor. But if you're underneath that room and looking up, it's like loose, like shoji.
Oh, yeah.
So if you knew someone was in the room or someone was like there, you could trap them in the room, go underneath, and fucking stab up with spears through the fucking floor to kill people.
Oh, that is so cool.
But I'm like, this seems like fucking overkill for a temple. Like, this is completely unnecessary. But you've super neat.
You've like very quickly moved from temple to like House of Horrors.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, it's cool as shit. I'm glad they did it. But what the fuck?
Yeah,
dude?
it was neat when we got into the one room. She's like, there are 5 exits out of this room, not including the door you came in.
Holy shit!
And we're like, what?
Can we find them? Like,
she's like, oh yeah, if you open this door, it like leads to this roof, and the way that the building is shaped, all the roofs make like a staircase down, so you just
so
jump
cool.
from rooftop to rooftop and get out that way. She's like, oh, this door opens to the other room that we were in previously that you saw, and like you would never see it because it's like a sliding panel on a wall, like kind of high up. When you slide the panel open, you could definitely jump into the other room. I was like, geez, like, dude. It's fucking neat.
Was it like a guided tour?
Yeah, it was like a guided tour. You paid like, I think it was like $12 or something. You just had like a 40-minute guided tour.
I'll pay $12 for that tour. That's crazy.
Or like there was a staircase that you could hide in. So like at the bottom of the staircase, you would pull a cord, and all of the stairs would flip like flat, and you could lift them up and go in, and then pull it back down, and all the stairs would.
Not the temple doing Looney Tunes.
Yeah,
it's
shit, really fucking goofy.
That's so goofy.
Super cool though.
Imagine like you escape with your life, and you're like, oh fucking Oyabun, I escaped the temple. You don't understand. I was running, and like suddenly the stairs became a slide, and there was a pit to hell, and I saw the emperor. He ran into the temple, and then I followed him, and then he was gone. Then be like, this guy's
real bad at his fucking job.
Terrible. This guy's drunk. Get him out of here, dude. Put him in the drunk tank. What the fuck?
It was pretty fucking cool. I'll say that much. Like Kanazawa is
it's cool.
Interesting. I like the city a lot. It definitely has like a very interesting vibe.
It's funny as well because I've made a couple of videos about like I'm gonna make one about alternative Kyoto as well, but I've made a bunch of videos about like traveling Japan and like what you should do and like itineraries and like JR rail passes and yada yada yada. And I realize every single time I'm like, bros, go to Kanazawa. Kanazawa is so fucking good. And like every time I've said that, like, go to Kanazawa for these reasons, it's like I would say a better Kyoto, would I say? It's a different Kyoto. It's in my memory a less crowded Kyoto. Has a very interesting sort of melting pot of like old and new. I feel like you're gonna take more away from Kanazawa than your Kyoto, like for sure.
I think like even to as someone who's been to Kyoto and Kanazawa this year, so like this is recent, so I can do a comparison between the two.
Hit me up.
Kanazawa is way cleaner.
Yes.
Kanazawa has way less people.
Yep.
Kanazawa has, in my opinion, more like interesting neighborhoods.
It does.
Not necessarily like interesting things to see. But just interesting neighborhoods
in general
that are just, they're more navigatable because there are way less fucking people, so it's like way less annoying to get around.
I've always found with Kyoto, you're basically jumping from temple to temple. Like that is all Kyoto. Sorry, Kyoto, but it's all it really has to offer. You're going from temple A to temple B to shrine A to shrine B. Then you check out Arashiyama, and then you go to Osaka. Like that's kind of Kyoto basically. And everyone's Kyoto journey is very, very similar. Kanazawa, when I went last time, felt like you can do a little bit of like Kyoto old building watching. Check out some like old temples and residences, but there's also, when you're done doing that, there's still more to do. Check out the ocean, gonna get food somewhere interesting. The temple's like the station is fucking massive. Like
the station is massive. So then there comes kind of maybe I'll talk about the other stuff that I did. I went to Kenroku and the castle park.
That's good.
The castle's under construction. They're like rebuilding it. It burnt down, so come back in like 10 years. I'm sure it'll be nice.
Jesus Christ. I mean, last time I went, the castle was still like being fixed. So it's gonna be being fixed for a fucking while, dude.
Whole bunch. But Kenroku Machi, super nice park. I went to like their prefectural like museum for stuff, and that was actually like really cool. Their prefectural museum,
like history museum.
Yeah, like their prefectural history museum. I want to see if I can find, what is it? It's the Ishikawa Prefectural Museum of, not traditional crafts, but it is right next to it. Maybe Prefectural Museum of, it's not of art. of History.
Of history, probably.
Yeah, Professional Museum of History. And it's really cool. It's like built into old like storehouses.
I know what you're talking about. I've been here. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's neat. I quite liked it. It's well laid out. It's really interesting. I would say, like, if you're like at all into museums, like, yeah, like they specifically had the Kaga Honda Museum. So like you can buy, like, there's the History Museum and the Kaga Honda Museum. So the Kaga Honda Museum is of like the Honda and Kaga family like stuff there. So like they have, like, you know, they got like their old family katanas and naginatas and stuff, and just a lot of that stuff is really interesting to go and see and look at. And they had possibly the coolest set of armor, not the coolest set of armor, but the coolest. Do you know what a mengu is?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
No. I was waiting for that.
The mengu in a suit of armor is like the face mask you wear.
Yeah.
Like, usually when someone has like the mengu, like, what do you think of? It's like the mustache with the
the beard and stuff. Yeah.
Right. This one is like the coolest one I've ever seen. It had like a giant like crow like beak on it, and then this like huge like fucking teeth and stuff. Like, it looked really fucking cool.
Oh, it sounds like a fucking medieval.
Like a plague doctor.
Yeah, there we go.
Thing. Kind of. Yeah, is more like because usually like Tengu are like, they have like the big nose, but this is like a crow Tengu looking mask. I'm like, damn, that looks cool. And it was literally worn during the Battle of Sekigahara, which is fucking cool. So I'm like, wow, like that is a well preserved fucking piece of armor from. No, it was the full
armor.
set.
Shit, dude.
So I'm like, that's fucking cool. Now,
there we go, found it.
Let me talk about the thing that sucks the most about Kanazawa.
Oh, go on then.
Can you guess? You've been there. What do you think I'm going to say that sucks the most about Kanazawa?
Let me think. It's been a while since I've been the last. Transport.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Straight away I knew.
Yeah.
It's fucking transport, dude. It sucks.
Kanazawa is like entirely based on riding the bus.
Yes.
Like, they have a train,
but not really.
But it's like, I'm looking at the map here. In the entire city, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 train stations.
Yep.
And they only go south to north. They do not go east to west.
Nope.
So if you want to go to the coast or you want to go to the mountains, good fucking luck.
This is the thing as well. So I was talking to the last time I went to Kanazawa, I was in Noto Peninsula. And Noto Peninsula has this crazy festival where it's basically these giant fucking portable shrines. Have you seen this shit before? Hold on.
Probably, yeah. I think I have.
These things like fucking.
There's pictures in.
It's amazing. It's like these fucking 10-story shrines, and they're just like traveling around doing these massive festivals. And like while I was there like as a guest, as part of the whole like visit Kanazawa, make Noto a place to visit, tourism campaign, yada yada yada. So we did all this cool shit. We stayed in like an onsen hotel. We went to see like the museum of this giant shrine thing, and I was like, yo, this is fucking crazy, oh my god. And they were like, oh, if you're a visitor, you can take part in it. And I was like, what the fuck? I can like, they're like, yeah, we'll dress you up. You can like drag one of these giant shrines around, and you can get on the shrine. And I'm like, this is crazy, what the fuck? And they go, here's our museum where we have the giant shrines. Here's another museum where we have like some of the ancient stuff from like history. And I'm like, yo, and they're like, yo, here's delicious food and stuff. I'm like, yo, this place is fucking sick, what the fuck? And they had like a questionnaire. There's always a questionnaire, and it's like, would you come back? 1 to 10? I'm like, 10. I would love to come back, oh my god. And they're like, oh, what's stopping you from coming back? And I'm like, there's no way for me to fucking ever get here again. This location is so far out of the fucking way. Unless I rent a car and drive here, I will never be here again. I've not been back. It's like something like, what, 2-3 years ago? I've never been back. And I want to do the festival, but there's no physical way for me to go from Kanazawa Station to this fucking location. And I was telling them, I was like, bro, how do I get here? How does anyone get here? And they're like, oh, everyone drives. And I go, and there you go.
And that's the problem, right?
I was like, if there was a bus, like a one bus I could take to get from station to here, yeah, I might do it, but might is still the main word, because a bus from there to here is gonna fucking suck. Because how do I get back? Cause
especially if it ends like late or something, and like the bus just doesn't run.
Yeah.
Or
worse. I've heard situations where people have been like, I want to go support like tiny town Japan. They'll take a bus from like place A to tiny town B, get there, stay a night, and then the next night they're like, hey, we want to take the bus to go back to big city for our hotel booking there, and
right,
and, and they're like, oh, there's no buses today. Yes, what do you mean there's no buses? Yeah, there's no buses today. So how the fuck do we get back to town? Oh, taxi. So now I gotta spend 8,000 yen on a taxi?
Nope.
You fucked me, dude. Like, so I was explaining to like the Visit Kanazawa people and the staff as well. I was like, you guys have like a massive transportation issue, and it's a big issue of a lot of like tiny towns in Japan. But if you're a town where you're trying to get people out of like
Kanazawa is not a small town.
No, it's huge.
It is a big ass city.
Massive, dude. It stretches back to like the entire peninsula. Like,
yeah, it is huge.
It's massive, dude. Fuck. But it's a big drawback for a lot of like tiny towns as well. It's like the need to have to drive to do anything is a massive pain in the ass. It's kind of like looking at the prefectures I've not visited. The reason I've not visited a lot of these prefectures is because like it feels like I need a car to get around everywhere. And although I don't mind like, I don't know, like getting my license and learning to drive and renting cars and stuff, I don't really want to do that when I'm traveling.
Yeah,
driving in the countryside.
I mean, driving is it depends, right? Because like, if the area is built for driving, then it's fine.
Sure.
And then I'm like, okay, I'll drive. That's not an issue. But if the area is not built for driving and I have a car, I'm like, I don't want to drive.
Yep.
So it just depends on like what is what way does the area lean, right?
Yeah.
So like, for example, like Kyoto as a place, I would never want to fucking drive a car there.
God, no.
The transportation is adequate. It's busy, but it's adequate. And in that way, I'd never want to drive a car because it's so full of people, right? So like, that's just fucking annoying. Like, same thing with like Tokyo, same thing with Osaka. Like, the transportation is good enough that I don't ever need to drive. But if I'm going to like, I don't know, Mie or Kochi or Wakayama, right? Like, you know, like I'm going to like, I don't know, fucking Tottori or somewhere, right?
Hell yeah, dude.
Like, yeah, you bet your ass I would prefer to have a car because it's just going to be way easier to go fucking do anything.
It's true. Rather than wasting time like sitting on a weird bus for 3 hours to go from like A to B. Yeah, you know. No, it's true. The problem is a lot of countryside areas don't have like good driving infrastructure. But then they also don't have good like public transportation infrastructure, so you're kind of just stuck in a lot of these cases. So I was in Shimane, right? Same thing. Shimane was great. Love Shimane. Shimane has a lot of buses, and luckily they have public like good trains that take you from like the main city of Matsue all the way to like the other side of the lake. Basically, there's like one that goes up and around the lake, one that goes down and around the lake, which is great.
That lake being Lake Shinji.
Lake Shinji, yeah. The train I took, holy fucking shit, dude. The train was fine. It was grand. It got me from A to B. It was no issue. But the train is like paper ticket only train. So if you're in a rush and you hit the station and you have like a minute to your train, you're not catching that shit. Like and the next one isn't for another hour. I think I got to the station, had like 3 minutes to catch my train, and I'm like, what do I do? What is it? What is the situation at this station? How do I get a ticket? There's a big sign being like, no IC cards, no IC cards, no credit cards, no Visa, paper ticket only. And I'm like, fuck me, dude. This sucks. It was fine. It wasn't like super expensive to go from A to B. I think it was like 1,600 yen return. 800 each way for like an hour train journey.
Yeah,
I'll take that. That's fine. That's easy. Yeah. So being in Shimane, I was like, I can see how they molded, I would say, the transportation around like the big cities. So like Matsue, the big like temple on the other side of the prefecture, a couple of like smaller locations. But then, if you wanted to go from the main station to there was like a very famous garden.
I'm in Matsue right now.
Yeah, it's like a very famous garden down the road. And if you wanted to go
main station,
Matsue,
I
can find it.
There's Matsue General Museum. Are you talking about Rakuzan Park?
No, I'll find it. There was a very famous. I've got it bookmarked. There's a very famous garden called. That's Totori. Here we go. Okay, it's saved. It's in Yasugi area. Oh, it's called literally the Adachi Museum of Art.
Ah, okay.
And it's this beautiful little garden.
Okay.
Amazing. To get there, you have to go from Matsue Station to Yasugi Station. And then from Yasugi Station, there is a bus that Adachi Museum of Art has set up. Because there is no... Look how far it is to go from the museum to the station. From... Where is it? From Yasugi Station to the museum, you can't walk it. It's like an hour and a half. It's such a long walk. And taxi apparently costs like 5,000 yen because it's just like an expensive route. So the Adachi Museum...
Oh, you were way down there.
Oh, that's where I wanted to go. Yeah, that's what I was going to be. I'm way down there, dude.
I see.
But like the transportation links to get to like that secondary like sort of hub city is easy. But then to go from there to anywhere inside that city doesn't exist. Like I was talking to someone in Izakaya on my second night there, or third night, I forget. But they were like, oh, they live in Arashima. And while I was there, a massive like rainstorm came in. So all those trains in the like smaller train line got locked off. So the guy was like, oh, I'm drinking until like the trains start running again. Because he booked himself like a special like super train that didn't get didn't get affected by the rain. So he's like, oh, I'm waiting for my train like 10 o'clock so I can go home basically. I was like, cool. And I was like, oh, so you're gonna go home and then like, I don't know, you're drinking now, so I guess you're gonna like take the bus. And he's like, no, I'm gonna bike home. I'm gonna bike for 20 minutes once I get home.
Sure, why not?
I'm like, bro, what? And he's like, yeah, there's like not really any buses that that follow the route to where he's living. So he's like, it's bike or it's car, or it's like some of the rare buses we have, and that's it.
Yeah.
And like sitting down talking to this guy about like living in the area, who's basically like, the area is great. Like the area is really nice. Like he likes traveling around here. He's been living here. Like everyone's super fucking friendly. Holy fucking shit. And that's mostly because no one lives in Shimane. It is the second least...
It's like the second least populated
it is.
Prefecture, right?
And it shows. David, these streets, fuck me, they were so empty. There was... Oh, my brain is breaking. So it's first night, okay? I get into my hotel, do a little stay. My hotel's packed. I got like Shugaku Yoko, like school trips in my hotel. Got a bunch of like travelers there as well. It's crazy. So I'm thinking like, oh man, like tomorrow, these streets are going to be packed. Holy fuck, dude. So I get up bright and early, get a little breakfast, grab my drugs, my anti...
Your tetanus drugs.
Yeah, my tetanus drugs. Gotta get those. And then I was like, all right, it's like 9:30, 10 o'clock. Time to go exploring. And I'm walking the streets and I'm like, there's no one here. It's like eerily quiet. There's no one here. What the actual fuck? And I'm like, oh, is it because it's like nothing's open yet? I'm like, no, things are open. The cafe's open. Like stores are open. It's 10 o'clock.
I mean,
now.
To be fair, it was Obon time, so like,
it was
maybe
that's what I was thinking. I was like, it's Obon. I wasn't near Matsue Station. I was like a ways away from that, like across the river in like a hotel. So I'm like, oh, it must be that. That's the reason. It must be because I'm nowhere near the big station. I'm like way away from everything. I'm like chilling in like this kind of like other area, so I'm close to the station, so I can get like this secondary train to like the temple I want to visit. So I was like, okay, it's pretty empty. It's pretty damn empty, but that's probably fine. My train also empty. The entire day, I'm like, everything's fucking empty. I go to the temple. Temple was busy, but it wasn't so busy that I was like, oh man, this is crazy. Here's where all the people were.
Yeah.
It's also empty. I'm like, this street, no one is here. Where the fuck is everyone? So like, next day, I'm staying at the main station, so Matsue Station.
Yeah.
Exact same fucking thing. Where are all the people? There's
gone.
No one's here. No one's in. This prefecture is empty. I'm thinking like maybe it's Obon. Maybe it's just the fact that it's just like it's the middle of Obon. Everyone's like traveling. Who fucking knows?
They're doing stuff. Yeah.
But I spoke to. It was that day staying in like near Matsue Station, smashing like this like Shimane only izakaya, I'm talking to this guest, and I'm like, bro, like, where are the people? And he's like, oh, I'm a fucking Shimane native. I own a store in the city, yada yada yada. And I'm like, gang, where are all the people? And he's like, no one lives here, dude. He's like,
no one lives
no,
here.
literally, he's like, no one lives there. He's like, dude, this prefecture is like, he's like, there's so much space. Like the roads are so big as well. But he's like, the roads always feel spacious. Like he's like, you can breathe really easily in this prefecture because just no one's here. And he's like, Yakuni, like when they go to Tokyo, he's like, when a person like born and raised in Shimane goes to Tokyo, they feel so just like bogged down by everything. He's like, there's always too many people. He's like, but in this prefecture, like it's always pretty like chill. Like the streets always feel more spacious. It never feels like you have to push onto anything. And they're right. Like even with the tourists visiting,
yeah, that was the thing I noticed about Kanazawa too. Like
right?
I never felt crushed
Yes.
by anyone. Like, even in an area that had a lot of like tourism, like when I went to the main big park. Or I went to the castle,
you always had like your own space, right?
Yeah, like I never had to like dip and dodge and get out of the way of people, or like I'm constantly bumping into people.
Yeah.
Like compared to Kyoto,
Insane.
like it's not even close.
Oh no, dude, no. Even my trains. I remember when I was there, massive like I guess like typhoon or something came in. All these trains got shut down. Everything got closed. People were stuck in the stations. People were like booking emergency hotels. Like it was insane. Then on the train going back, I was talking to the train guy, and the train guy, station staff. I was talking to the station staff on the day I was leaving, basically, and I was like, "My brother in Christ, everything's fucked. People have been stuck here for about a day. I'm on schedule leaving today. When are the trains running again?" He's like, "Oh, they're running today at like from 3 o'clock onwards," and I go, "Cool. I will get the train. I think I got the train at 3-ish or 4-ish. Yeah. Yes, the train started at 2, and I got the train at like 3:30. So they've been running for like an hour now. That's it. And I was like, how busy are these trains? And he goes, I suggest you book a ticket. And I was like, ooh, we're talking these trains are going to be fucking shoulder packed, dude. And it's reservation only. So I'm like, man, every seat's going to be booked. This is going to be insane. Holy shit. Oh, I got to mentally get ready for like a long journey of like sitting next to someone annoying, basically, you know? Book a ticket. Everything's chill. I got a window seat. I get on the train and I'm like, okay, yeah, there is indeed a woman next to me on this train. But I'm looking at the train and I'm like, we're not that packed. There are still empty seats. Like, this doesn't feel like this doesn't feel like everyone has been stuck in this town for like 2 days. Because everyone was technically stuck in the town for like a day and a half, 2 days. I was like, this doesn't really feel like the end of like a crisis. It just kind of feels like everyone's just going home, like naturally, like chill. Like, it was so weird.
Well, it is weird because like I know when I was coming home, the Shinkansen was packed,
right?
like insane, like to where it was so busy that me and Chihiro sat in different seats.
It's that
like
was that bad.
She was like 5, 6, 7 rows
Jeez,
apart
dude.
from me because it was the only seats that were left. Like it was that packed to
was
where
bad, yeah.
it was just a lot of fucking people.
What date did you come back from?
Last night.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's the end of Aubon. That makes sense. Dude, fuck yeah, it was bad. I think I came back. When did I come back? The 11th.
Okay, so the start of this week.
Start of this week, I came back. So on the 11th, I was coming back, and I decided to take the last Shinkansen, like the physical, the last Shinkansen.
Yeah.
So I got back into Tokyo at like 11 p.m. Yeah, that last Shinkansen was fucking packed, dude. Like, not as packed as your Shinkansen clearly, but every seat was basically taken, and it was reserved seats only.
Yeah, it was weird. Like I didn't. Yeah, all of them were reserved seats. I didn't feel like it was super busy though, but like every seat had a person in it.
Remember when we were coming back from Kyushu and people were standing in the aisles of the Shinkansen?
Yes. Yeah.
That was crazy.
That was busy.
That was fucking insane. I think because of that, they've changed it so all the tickets are reservation only. Thank fuck
there's
for that.
There's still some Jiuseki
Seriously
stuff.
That's
Yeah.
insane. Holy
Some
fuck.
of I think on the train I had coming back there was Jiuseki stuff, but I can only imagine that probably some of those people were standing for 3 hours.
Oh, you 100% are standing for 3 hours, dude. That's absolutely insane. Disgusting. I mean, I've done that. I have not got a G-Sec and stood from Tokyo to like Osaka or whatever. You know, it sucks, but
you know what? It sucks, but the ticket is what it is. It's cheap. Like, yeah.
I don't think I'd ever do that again. That's like international student Jordan going from A to B. Yeah, I'll do a standing only for 3 hours. You know, but
for me, I don't mind standing. Standing doesn't bother me.
But
there's no but.
Oh, you don't
standing
mind?
Doesn't bother me.
Standing doesn't bother me, but if I have a choice between standing or sitting for 3 hours, I'd rather sit. But not for the reason I assume you think. I don't mind standing for 3 hours if no one is around getting on my nerves.
Sure.
What I don't like is standing for 3 hours and then every like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, some rando just like, I'm just here to look out this window. I see you're standing by that window. Mind if I fucking just... Yeah, I got my seat in fucking Giuseki free seats. I'm just here to fucking gander out this window. Could you fuck off, mate? Like, I've claimed this corner.
I've never had that issue, but I can understand where that would be fucking annoying.
I had it enough time. It was once or twice, but it was once or twice, and I was like...
once or twice too many.
It was too many, dude. I was like, I can't do this a third time. Yeah, I'd sit down every time, honestly. But honestly, great Obon. I feel like living in Japan, Obon is a lot smoother when you can pick and choose, like when you take your sort of
right. Yeah, when you go back to meet your family. Or
yeah. But like, man, anyone who's like just visiting Japan and just happens to book their tickets around Obon, I feel so bad for you. You're definitely fucked. Like that's awful. Imagine going from imagine doing the whole Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka thing during big Obon, bro.
Nope.
Fuck. I'm pretty sure like travel advisors tell people like, hey, don't book during Obon.
They probably do.
Like, it's absolutely awful, honestly.
I don't know for sure, but yeah, I would imagine you're a pretty bad like travel agent if you know that there's something big like that and you're just like, hey, I'm gonna send them there during the busiest time because fuck them.
Wait, August? Yeah, great time to visit Japan.
Yeah.
Check out Osaka.
It's hot as shit, it's full of shit, and everyone's going home for holidays.
Osaka, yeah. Stay there for 2 weeks. You definitely find something to do every day. Kyoto, nah, skip it. Dude, just... I mean...
To be honest,
yeah.
maybe...
I would.
You know, yeah, so, like... I feel like... If you're coming to Japan and you're like, man, I want to go somewhere with some history, someplace I want to feel the wa.
The wa.
I want to be surrounded by the wa. Man, just go to fucking Kanazawa.
I agree.
Fuck Tokyo, Kyoto, but fuck Tokyo too.
No,
Tokyo's fine, but for different reasons.
Yeah.
But I feel like. If I had to make a suggestion to someone who's like, yeah, I want to go to temples, I want to go see this, that, and the other stuff, I'm like, just go to Kanazawa. Like, yeah, you got to ride the bus, but like, you could get. We were buying the bus day passes.
That's right, they have day passes. Yeah.
The bus day pass is 800 yen.
Easy
for infinite use the entire day. 800 yen. That's like nothing. Like in a day in Tokyo, you're gonna spend 800 yen on the train in like. Fucking 20 minutes. Like easy. It's like not even.
That's actually insane. It cost me more than 800 yen to get here.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
right.
What the fuck, dude? Like seriously.
Yeah.
Stupid.
That's what I mean, right? So I'm like 800 yen to ride as much as I want, and it covers train as well.
Yeah.
So
that's
like,
crazy.
Granted, if you want to use the train to get anyway, maybe you do. I don't know.
There was a very interesting thing a little while ago when I was looking up. Like, I think I was doing the least and most like attractive prefecture in Japan videos.
Yeah.
And I was looking at like routes and stuff and where someone should travel. And because I was going into like prefecture so deeply, I realized that everyone who's like a first-time person in Japan doing the whole golden route really fucked up their entire like first time in Japan. Because you could literally just go Tokyo, Kanazawa, link back round to like Niigata, and then if anything, go up to like go further down to like what is that prefecture?
Like Morioka.
Yeah, like that area or something, or go like up or down. Like there's like
Morioka is in.
You're going way up. Fuck, what is it called? Not the one below Aomori. Sendai? No.
It's
up there. It's up. I know it's up. Where the fuck is it?
You know the place with the guy.
It's from JoJo.
No.
It's in Iwate.
Iwate, that's what it is.
There we go. Yeah, Iwate. Yeah.
I always forget how long Akita is.
Bro, shit's long. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you could literally do, go to Kanazawa, then Kanazawa, Niigata, Toyama is also really good. Like smash Toyama for a bit, then circle back around to like Gifu, Shizuoka, and then back to Tokyo. That is like an infinitely cheaper travel route and also way more fun.
Yeah, I think like, you know, you could go, even if you wanted to, you could go like Tokyo, Nagano, Kanazawa,
good hit,
Nagoya.
Yep.
And then come back. Like,
I agree.
Like, I think like, you know, like Kyoto's cool, Osaka's cool. Like maybe even you want to go Tokyo, Kanazawa, Hiroshima back, right? Make that your triangle instead, right?
It's just crazy. I always found that, you know, whatchamacallit, Nagoya. So like when it comes to Osaka, everyone's like, oh yeah, but you know, like Osaka food is just so delicious and I have to go there to eat my slabs of flour, otherwise I'm gonna be so sad. I'm always like, I mean, you're passing Nagoya to go to Osaka. Nagoya has the best chicken wings.
Nagoya is pretty good.
It's got the
pretty good chicken wing.
It's got the only palatable oden in the country. Are you miso oden based, my guy?
I disagree.
What's better than miso oden?
I mean, miso oden is good. And I know this because
you disagree with the most palatable.
Yes.
Fair enough. The only palatable, I should say.
Yeah. I there is other palatable oden, but that oden is also miso oden. So does it count? Yeah, I guess so.
It's fucking
sort of.
Dude, I love miso oden. But like, Nagoya has pretty decent food, and just like Osaka, staying there for 2 days is enough to knock out everything you want to do there. Mm-hmm. Then you just loop up to like fucking Toyama, Kanazawa areas, hit up Niigata, drink a little like Nihonshu, circle back down to Tokyo, and you've basically hit all. You've basically hit all of the. You've checked all of the boxes that the whole Kyoto, Osaka, Tokyo trip does anyway. You've had delicious food. You've seen some old towns and temples. You did a little bit of shopping, but this way you're also seeing more cities and like exploring a little bit like a little bit of a different sort of section of Japanese culture.
Yeah,
as well.
it is definitely weird because I feel like Kyoto is nice. Yeah, I won't say Kyoto isn't nice.
No, it's nice.
But the issue is that Kyoto is just so
busy.
Almost to the point where I'd say Kyoto is overrun.
It is overrun.
Where it's like it's almost not enjoyable because of how many people are there.
Agreed. 100%, yeah.
And like I kind of have no interest to ever go back to Kyoto unless something very specific brings me there. Because the only reason I went back before was because I went to fucking Shiga to go to the camping trip.
Oh, yeah, fuck.
And Kyoto's just like 20 minutes away and where the Shinkansen stops. So I'm like, I didn't really have much of a choice. But I'm like, we have to come back to Kyoto to go to the Shinkansen anyway. So I guess, like, I'm here anyway.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm not being like, yeah, let's go to Kyoto. No.
No. Kyoto's like, it's a stop off now. If I'm there for a reason to do something else, cool. I'll look at a temple. I'll drink some matcha. But then I'm out, dude. I got, like, other important, more interesting things to do. Like, I made a stop off in Okayama. Because you gotta go through Okayama to get to Shimane, basically. Like, you Shinkansen to Okayama, and then you take, like, their weird Yakumo Densha to Shimane.
Sure, yeah.
And then on the way back, I had time, like 2 hours to kill. So I was like, yo, quick walk to the temple of Okayama, see how it is. Dude, I forgot how goated Okayama is. What a prefecture. I've only been there like...
I don't think I've been to Okayama.
Oh my, dude. They have trams, massive, great, massive like city layouts when it comes to the streets, like huge roads. A very nice old canal town. Like a couple stations down from the main part of like Okayama.
It's funny. I've been to Hiroshima, I've been to Himeji and Hyogo. and I just like literally skipped over Okayama in the middle.
You gotta go. It's so good. I'm thinking before the end of the year, a boys trip is definitely like on the books. I'm not entirely sure. I was talking to Jay about it as well, but I want to go somewhere I've not been before, or somewhere I've not been in like years.
A long time.
Yeah. I want to go somewhere brand new, or somewhere that I've not been to in so long I've forgotten like what is there basically. There's no point going to Yamanashi again. I've been there. Love Yamanashi. Love my boys down there, but like I've been there, you know. Maybe Hokkaido. I've only been there once as well, so you know something like interesting and different would be fun. But yeah, that's kind of my plans. But yeah, it's been a good fucking old one, I would say.
Yeah.
Now my entire few weeks are going to be spent preparing for my cafe. That'll be fun. Yeah, dude, we're doing a pre-opening. I'm opening a cafe, boys. Whee! I think I spoke about it before, but generally the situation is there's a cafe that is allowing us to use the shell of their cafe like every Sunday or twice a month on a Sunday, basically. And we're doing like a pre-opening on September 14th. So that'll be fun. So it's September 1-4. The pre-opening is going to be basically, we're doing like a massive like menu test. So all of the items we're like bringing out, selling it like per cost. So if it costs us 100 yen to make, we're selling it for 100 yen, stuff like that. And we just want feedback. How's the food? What do you guys think of the atmosphere? How's the coffee? Yada, yada, yada. And then from there, we're going to like do the main opening at the end of September. And then that's it. Then I have a cafe. It's a lot. Dude, do you know how much work it is to start a business to open the cafe? Fuck me, dude.
I mean, we had an episode about what you need to start a business.
We did.
I imagine it's
hard.
Yeah.
It's a lot of, there are so, okay, Hunko, yeah. I didn't realize how bad this was. You need a Hunko, right? You get a Hunko.
Yeah, sure.
You got to Hunko the forms.
Yep.
The Hunko you currently have, you cannot use to Hunko any forms. You need a company Hunko. Okay. And to get a company Hunko, you got to register that company Hunko at an address. And it can't be just like a fucking Hyakuen whatever Hunko. You got to get one specially made and registered. And it can't be registered at your home address.
It has to be registered at the business.
A business address, yeah. And if the business address, there's a whole thing for it. If the business address already has a different Hunko registered to it, you need like a special separate form to fill in to register to the businesses at the same address.
Sure, yeah.
So I'm sitting there, like, you know, we're asking for something business. I'm wearing like smart clothing, hands fucking crossed. I'm like, interesting. So you're telling me some kind of a Hunkoception? They didn't like that. They're not happy about it. But it is. It was the amount of hoops you have to jump through to start a business is fucking insane.
That seems real fucking annoying.
It was really annoying. It was so dumb. But vast majority of it is already set up. Hunkos have been sort of made. We're on like the final steps, which is basically just like designing logos and like creating themes and what have you. This is also just like, it'll only be twice a month basically, from September onwards. But eventually we'll be opening like our own cafe, which is like an entire store, but that won't be until like way later down the line. We're talking about a couple years later. This is literally like to sort of cut our teeth on starting a cafe,
right,
with no downside. Because if we make money, great. If we don't make money, still great. Like that's the situation we're in currently, which is great. But yeah, that's the pre-opening. I'll put the location in the chat. In the chat. I'll put it in the Discord. If you're in Tokyo, come check it out. It's an open invitation for all the boys who are in the country. And if you're listening to the podcast and you're like, I'll be in the country at that time, but I'm not in the Discord, join the Discord or message me on Instagram and I'll send you the location so you can come check it out. I am head chef, co-owner, and also the social media manager for the cafe.
Good luck.
I know, which is why I'm late. I was drawing up storyboards so they could like make content while I was not there, basically. But yeah, my plan tonight is to test recipes and also edit videos. I don't know why I'm putting more on myself, but you know, this is the dream. But yeah. And eventually, I know you're also going to open something. You were saying something.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Like that's more like a
down the road type
of thing. Like the bank account is looking good now.
Nice.
I haven't spent a single like dime this month.
Cool.
So
oh, dude, essential.
Yeah, I had money on hand from other stuff.
Excellent,
so I was like, okay, cool. Like,
don't.
I need to make it 4 more days till I get paid again, and then that's like double paycheck.
Let's fucking go, dude.
So that'll be nice. Other than rent and whatever.
Oh,
but
yeah,
sure.
Yeah. Good man. Fuck yeah. But yeah, this will be fun. I think we purely like locked into having a location where we could do this in. Basically, I locked in, I should say. We were introduced to a very good person, and we work in a store and help with events, and then in mentioning the fact that we wanted a cafe as well, she just opened her door. So it was like, yeah, go for it. Like, you want to use this cafe as a show? We don't open on Sundays. Here's the key. Go crazy. So we got like, we really lucked out just meeting someone who's really nice and like repaid our kindness with kindness onto themselves, which is
and that's what you want, right?
That's what you want, yeah, which is good. It's a great place to just practice. I'm very excited to start some cool stuff. And we got to follow the concept of the main cafe. So it's like gluten-free, no flour, yada, yada, yada style thing, which is very difficult. Making shit with rice flour taste good is insane. It took us months.
Yeah, it's not easy for sure.
It took us months to find the recipe for a muffin that doesn't taste like fucking horseshit. We finally found one. Dude, I was hiding them at my office. I was like, guys, we made these muffins. Please eat them and tell me what you think. And everyone's like, oh, these are great. And I was like, they're gluten-free. And everyone's like, are you fucking serious? Like, yep, they're gluten-free. They're fat-free. They're basically just like, it's insane how good they taste. But it was a fucking pain in the ass, dude. I'll get into it. But yeah, it was fun. Anyway, that's my updates.
Well, there you go. I guess that will be it for this week.
I'm hungry. I need something.
I'm thinking I got another week where I'm not doing anything.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna. Oh, you can't see it in this view. Hang on, let me
show me.
You can't see it in the other view here either. But it's fine. I was just gonna say, I got this big old stack of shit that I haven't built. And it's just kind of sitting there. Actually, one thing I want to do this week.
Building stream?
I was maybe going to do that, but actually, I'm going to, starting on Monday, I think, I want to stream Devil May Cry 5. And I want to do the whole thing, like, seriously? Start to finish.
Holy fuck, dude.
Because I got it for like $3 or something.
From where?
Steam.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Nice.
So
nice.
I want to do it like start to finish. I've never played 5. I've played like 1, 2, 3. I think I played everything except for 5. I think I played. Yes, except 2. I haven't played 2 because I heard 2's bad, and that's like
I've heard yeah.
But so I beat 1, 3, and 4. So I want to do 5 all the way, start to finish. Maybe not in like one singular sitting, but like over the week. Like I'm very confident I can finish that game in
like a week. Yeah,
easy. A couple days maybe.
Oh, dude,
I don't think it's that long, and I'm good enough at those type of games that I can get through it.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'll tune in for that. That'll be fun as fuck. Are you working next week or are you off still?
I'm off until the 1st, but I do work during the week 2 weeks from now.
Oof.
I like work 2 days for like open house when the university is open.
I see.
So I have to go.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Otherwise I would just be at home, but
nice. In that case, let me know if you want to hang out, get bevs, do something cool.
Yeah.
Apart from like 31st and like the
31st, I can't do anything anyway because I'm getting a fridge and a washing machine.
Wait, yeah, same. 31st, I'm in the cafe taking like product photos and stuff and making content. But next week after, I'm good to do stuff.
All right,
just gotta edit. I have so much editing to do. Holy fucking shit, dude. But yeah.
Well, that'll do it for this episode.
Yeah,
thanks
boys.
for hanging out in the chat.
We love it.
And I guess we'll see you later.
Yeah, we'll see you next time, boys. See ya.
Bye-bye.
I've drank so much.